Hey guys, just thought I'd do a walkthrough of the game room. Now this is a shared space as my living room. But, you know, Lego Jurassic World, never actually played the game. Not sure where I got the poster. Might have been Toys R Us, might have been dumpster diving at EB. I don't know. Squall and Renoa, my wife actually drew that. Fallout 76, now I know that and that were both dumpster diving at EB. 100%. I remember finding them. Deadpool, my name, all trippy. We got Mew and Mewtwo there. There will be other cards up on the wall. A couple of Dragon Ball. This is the chair I use. You know, I put some blue duct tape on it to kind of pimp it out. It's old. It does the job. That's all it needs to do. You know, my couch, which from time to time I do also sit on. And when we spin around, this is all yard sale stuff. Don't mind that mess. We got my tripod, my PlayStation stand, with some knickknacks on it. Some stuff still needs to move around, like the blank discs, the screwdrivers, etc. We got Vegeta, an Echo Rhino, which is awesome. The Indian in the cupboard figure, a clown nose. Long story on that. Up on this wall, all my Hot Wheels and Matchbox. A couple of Batman figures as well. My brother's actually big into these. I started getting into them shortly, but like briefly. But I only buy certain ones. Some of them are my daughter's and my wife's as well. We got a Starlink poster, Where the Magic Happens TV. A couple of knickknacks that still need to find a place. My Switch, my PlayStation's on the ground along with an original Xbox. I will go into more depth on the games after. I'm a fan of UFC, so a little bit of UFC stuff up there. Bart Simpson, as you can see, like this all needs reorganized. I don't know why this box is here. That's garbage. Hockey puck, of course. I'm Canadian. Giant dodecahedron. We got Broly. Some Xbox original and PS2 because my PlayStation ran out and my Xbox both ran out of space. These are actually old repurposed dresser drawers. The Witcher album there is pretty cool. Down in the bottom is the 360. Blue Power Ranger hiding in there. All the G Fuels that I've drank so far, you know, more 360. The Nintendo shelf. This is just a bag full of DS that I haven't done anything with yet. We got Mega Man's helmet. We got Zelda. We got this little cartridge guy. He's pretty gnarly. The Starlink box. I don't know. I put it there. The game's okay. Donkey Kong. He is my favorite character in Smash that I play as the most. So I got his 2600 cartridge as well. The Golden Power Ranger. Just a little display of Game Boy, DS, etc. Not sure where I got this Vegeta coin. I think I got it at Comic-Con. I'm pretty sure this Dragon Ball game is also a bootleg. Pretty cool game though. I have played it. Over the Hedge is behind that, and then I got two Marios. I had a Pokemon Heart Gold, but I needed the money, so when the price hit $200, I sold it. Now in here, it's a little hard to see. Can I turn on this light? Yes, okay. I don't own a Wii or a Wii U. However, these are a few games I've collected over the time. So this actually isn't one of the tins. This is made of plastic. And it didn't come with cards. It came with like a notepad and stuff. Pokemon Stadium. We got Mewtwo. My Switch games. You can pause, take a look at there. That's Space Invaders behind Mewtwo on the 2600. The DS games, I'll move Stadium quick. Most of them are my wife's. In fact, I think all of them are. Now, this Game Boy I've actually had since I was a child. It is missing the back. You know, it is a little beat to hell, but this thing's probably 20 years old. At least 20 years old. So, I'll never get rid of that. That's something in my collection I will never sell. Then we're going to move down a shelf. You know, we got some more DS games. Also my wife's. Behind that is the golden Zelda DS. We got Mega Man. N64 and NES games. A couple highlights there is Mario Garf. Mario Garf. Anyways, clip that. And Scooby-Doo. A Zelda character, not sure who it is. Red Game Boy Advanced SP, a Mario Kart on each one. I think this was a McDonald's toy, but I found him at a thrift store for like $0.25. Couldn't say no. Now, I know I called this the Nintendo shelf, but it also has my tiny Genesis collection, Sega collection. It is growing. I'm always hunting. Prices are just absolutely ridiculous in my city. And in the bottom, it's hard to see, my daughter's got her dollhouses in front of this. So, Dragon Ball handheld, the Starlink ship, and a Pokemon tin. Moving on, on top's like just like clutter and stuff. Anyways, we got a Power Ranger, some PC games, lots of PC games. The Book to Wait To, not a clue. I've never owned that game, so I don't know how I've gotten that. I buy manuals and stuff when I find them in a thrift store. They were probably fucking 10 cents each, so I bought them. My wife's, I'm going to butcher this name, Weiss Schwartz cards. Probably butchered that name. I apologize in advance. Down here, of course, more PC. We just got Diablos chilling here because, there is games behind it, Morrowind, some good ones. It's just, I've got nowhere to put that yet. I need more shelving. I would like them all to be unison and like IKEA shelves, but I'm broke. My kid putting her LOL stickers on it. Some top loaders. The box for that Vegeta that's over there. The entire Sims collection I own. It's not the whole thing yet, but it is pretty good. Now this is actually my wife's Xbox games. These are disc only. Cobra Kai. I just haven't had a place to display that yet. Love the fucking show. Karate Kid's my favorite movie of all time. My wife's Xbox collection. We'll go a little more in depth on the games now, Let you guys take a look. This Buffy's worth a couple of bucks. Not bad. I've played it. It's hard. She's got 3 Crash games, which I've never played anything past the PS1 Crash. So we have played these in recent years. I mean, at the time of release, I never played those. Dino Crisis 3, unfortunately the disc does need a resurface. I would like to play that too, even though the game looks horrible, because it's like dinosaurs in space, which, whatever. Fable. Fallout Brotherhood of Steel, didn't know that existed. Far Cry Instincts, didn't know that existed till we moved in together. Mark Echo's Getting Up. So, I used to be hardcore into graffiti when I was like 15, 16 years old, Stupid fucking kid tagging the walls and shit. This game was life at that time. Grabbed by the Ghoulies. I've seen her play that. That game's okay. GTA, nothing needs to be said. So this Harry Potter, I believe it is Philosopher's Stone. It's Sorcerer's Stone. Yeah, Sorcerer's Stone. It's like a $70 game. It blew my fucking mind when we looked it up the one day. I was like, really? Harry Potter sucks. A couple of Lord of the Rings games, including the Third Age, which is my favorite Lord of the Rings game I've played. Other than like Shadow of Mordor, those were good too. Midway Arcade Treasures 2. I believe this is the good one with like Narc and everything. Speaking of Narc, on it, like the original Narc and whatnot. Some more down here. Scarface is a good one. Spawn's good. Spider-Man's good. And some more down here under my kids' toys. Simpsons Road Rage is good. Yeah. Time Splitters. 2 and 3, I believe. Future Imperfect. Yeah, that's 3. Now we'll do a little more in depth on my PlayStation. Well, first we'll go to this Xbox shelf. Go back to it. So we got SmackDown vs. Raw 2006. I do have doubles of some of these. I'm in the midst of yard selling, as you've seen in that one corner. That's all yard sale stuff. Take a look at here. God of War is a good one. Grand Theft Auto is a good one. Metal Gear on Xbox. Metal Gear 2. Didn't know that existed. Pretty awesome find. Conquer, which is awesome as well. Knights of the Old Republic, of course. For 360, there is a couple games upstairs in the wife's sewing room as well. That Walking Dead game I never played. That's the one where you're Daryl and Merle. We got Batman Arkham City, which is good. That Dragon Age is actually an expansion pack, which sucks because I would love to play that. So this Street Home Court is like a $20 sports game. My wife found it at the thrift store for like a toonie. We had to buy that. Fallout Vegas, Ultimate, Fallout 3, Fable 2. I should have Fable 3 as well here somewhere. Yeah, Fable 3, Mass Effect, Halo Wars. We found that at the thrift store for $1. It's a steelbook and stuff. Pretty cool. And now for the PlayStation stuff. Highlights for me are Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. Great game. God of War. Great game. I love Final Fantasy X. One of my favorites. 8's my favorite. Which actually I'll show you on top. It is up there. Kingdom Hearts 3 was garbage. So Spider-Man, best game I've played, like best Spider-Man game I've played in a long time. Red Dead, Tony Hawk, WWE, a couple of Vita games. They're impossible to find in my area. We have a couple more cartridge only. Not sure where the wife has those. Code Vein, I actually enjoyed that. Picture Dark Souls, but with like anime characters. 7 Days to Die. That's Dragon Age Inquisition, Madden 25, and Borderlands 3 without their artwork. Oblivion, gotta have it. Skyrim, gotta have it. Another Fallout Vegas Ultimate, I love that game. Diablo 3. The God of War Collection, which is pretty awesome. Few PSP games that we do own. What's that? I want to say that's Clank without the case. I can't remember. SmackDown vs. Raw, Sims 2, San Andreas. Don't mind this. This is just all the letters from my marquee. And, yeah. So, subscribe, like, comment. Trunks, PSP. Father and son all in one. Final Fantasy VIII. Legendary gloves on this channel. I wore these. They're so old and dusty. I wore these probably, 13 years ago. It's like 15, 16. When did I start the channel? Who knows? It's been a long time, so they're legendary. That's why they're up there. I actually used to have my green slick hat too. It might have fallen. But yeah, as for PS1, it's not much. Crash 2, Cortex Strikes Back, Madden. A couple of games with no artwork that I'm not entirely sure what are. Yeah, peace out, guys.